So, today we are going to be looking at how the ATI Radeon 6350 holds up in 2023. I know what you're thinking. This GPU is not only old and cheap, but tiny. How is it going to be able to do anything? Well, let's see here if you are right or wrong, here on Holding Up. Yes, the card is a little dirty and has a bent mounting bracket, but that's just cosmetic stuff considering I got it for free from a waste bin. The video output, yes, singular, on the card, is a story for another day. I'm curious to see how this is going to perform considering it has a plastic heatsink. At least it feels plastic. To be fair, I'm going to pair this up with an Intel Core i7-3770K running at stock, 8 GB of RAM, and an old 500-watt cooler master power supply pulled from my waste. This is an older 4-core, 8-thread CPU and shouldn't be a problem. Starting off with the basics, Furmark. I'm going to keep MSI Afterburner open on the side. All footage you see today is recorded externally, so there is no hit on the hardware. Also, please note that both Furmark and MSI Afterburner both read this as the wrong GPU. And wow! Okay, I've had this going for 5 minutes now and the temps are barely even moving. That's a good sign. So we are going to jump right into some games starting with a modern classic, GTA 5. Wow, this FPS is low. Oh wow, that's weird, it's reading this is a 4 gig card. Let's just turn everything down and see how it goes. And it's really not any different. This is a 512 megabyte card, not 4 gig. Getting a little crazier to push the card and well, still not running too great, but not a slideshow either. Now let's ramp it up to a modern game, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Booting up it loads my main desktop settings, so let me fix that. And wow, actually blown away a little here, but it's actually playing the game. Granted at 800 by 600 and everything as low as it can go, but it is playing the game nonetheless. Getting into a fight and the frame rate does get lower, but if this is all you had to play a game, it would still get the job done. It would just look like a PlayStation 2. But this also shows just how scalable Unreal Engine is. Staying on Unreal Engine, I tried to test SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and with under 5 FPS on the menu, I knew that it wasn't happening. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Remastered is not playable at all. Meanwhile, GTA 3 is also unplayable but runs at almost double digits. So what can this card actually play? Well, if you want a simple Minecraft machine that can barely run it, you have found your graphics card. Source engine ports and games, such as the Counter-Strike Source port run okay, stable at 30 FPS. And trying Fallout New Vegas, the game defaulted to high settings, so the performance you see here can be better with some tweaking. I expected it to run a lot worse, to be honest. Now, a question that I know a lot are asking. Can it run Crysis? Well, if you want it to run pretty? No, you won't be playing Crysis on this thing. But do you really want to? The port on the card doesn't even allow for 1080p. Granted, this card isn't going to play in 1080p. But still, even to get basic tasks done and watch YouTube in full HD, you can't even do that. Does the ATI Radeon 6350 hold up in 2023? No, it does not. Thanks for watching.